ENVISION is a culturally based project learning system.
We just do a lot of things hands-on. When we want to do traditional stuff, usually we just go out and do it.
The ENVISION program and the concept of it is kind of like a role reversal of going from the traditional school perspective of a sit and get to identifying with the culture, the excitement of learning.
Every day is different for ENVISION students. We may participate in a powwow or go on a field trip, but before we do anything, we start our day off with our opening circle.
We have an opening and we have a closing circle, one in the beginning of the day and one at the end of the day. Opening circle is acknowledging everybody in the day and saying hello and telling them what you look forward in that day and what you look forward to learning, what you look forward to, and just letting everybody know that you're there and you're present and you're ready to learn.
It's important because that's what our ancestors do at 100 years ago, and they would get together and they would say what they're going to do and explain what they're going to do with their day.
Mostly what we're trying to do is bring our culture back in so we can talk about our projects and stuff we're going to be doing next.
It's called a man tree in a knottig because the men would go forward and tap the trees first. The women would follow behind and start gathering the wood and start the camp.
Our culture is at the center of all of our lives, and we have many teachers. Tribal elders help us link our past with the present in various ways. Our lessons start in the classroom and they continue in the community. One day we may be in the forest learning about sugaring, and the next day we may be participating in a tribal council meeting.
I like how it's a more hands-on program, so it helps me to learn a different way, because most people learn out of the books and we learn from projects.
We enjoy our days in the ENVISION program because we have a voice when it comes to planning the daily lessons.
We have a say in what we want to learn and what we want to do, and it's not just like sitting around all day. They either give us choices or we could say, okay, it's time to do science. What would you like to learn about? Would you like to learn about rocks? Would you like to learn about plants? And like we're having a science fair in a few weeks, and it's all about us having a part in what we want to learn and options.
We want to make sure students are engaged. I don't want to walk into a classroom and see students who aren't engaged in their learning. You walk into the ENVISION program and you can see that everybody's on task, everybody's working on something that is interesting for them. I think they look forward to a lot of the activities that are in the classroom. They make sense, they're relevant to the students. Students are learning about their culture, they're learning about their community, how they fit into it. They're learning about their identity.
The program stands for community because the old analogy within Native communities is it takes a village to raise a child. And the ENVISION program it stands as a village within the school. To really help a student that may be struggling, and bringing those skills out, where they have it in their mind, and for them to really flourish and to have some of these teachings that are incorporated in their classrooms, will bring some of these skills out in the students.
The ENVISION's program empowers our children to succeed beyond the grade school, beyond the reservation lines here in Lac du Flambeau.
A's, B's, C's, they don't always tell the story. Some kids are better test takers, but when push gets to shove and we're going out in life, we need to be able to have this entire picture presented in such a way that when we're communicating or when we're receiving things, that we can do it in a manner that would honor our traditions, our elders, our piece of history that we're bringing, and we're making new history as we go forward.